is exercising on a daily basis? Who? I can't see anybody. Who of you is exercising on a daily basis? Give me some hands. Here, there, a lot of. Have you seen the picture of Tina Turner? She's my role model. And do you know how I do it? Have you heard about this? Jawbone, up band. Who of you have heard of it? Who of you is using it? And I tell you, since I'm using it, it's so much fun to exercise, to be motivated, to learn about sleep. Danika, come on stage. Come on stage. This is another wonderful woman from Silicon Valley. She's a pro. She worked with Apple, and she now works with Jawbone. What are you doing at Jawbone?
I run marketing for Jawbone globally.
Okay.
Helping us understand how people interact with technology, what are the true problems we face every day in our daily lives, and can we create solutions to help solve those problems?
Jawbone is famous for its design. Some people say it's the new Apple because this jam box is amazing. But we are here to talk about up. What is up in your perspective?
Up is a tool that we created to help anybody get to know themselves a little bit better. So there's all this mystery surrounding our lives. How much are we moving on a daily basis? What happens between the time we close our eyes at night or the time we get into bed and try to go to sleep and when we wake up in the morning? And so we created Up, and it's a system. It's a band that you wear around your wrist, as well as an app on your smartphone, and then a bunch of data analysis that we do up in the cloud to help you understand how much you're moving every day, how well you're sleeping, how much you're sleeping, the quality of that sleep, and then what you're eating, and how all of those different things interact with each other to give you a sense of well-being or not, and then what you might be able to do to improve.
It even tracks your sleep.
It even tracks your sleep.
And I think it's very, I'm quite often in the United States, and I'm full of jet lag, and with this Up, I learned to manage my sleep. I learned what I have to eat to sleep longer, where is my deep sleep, all these kind of things. I got into this, I got into my body via this little device. It's amazing. First, you think, oh, I don't need it, I know so much, I'm tired, I don't need it. But once you tried it, you get almost addicted. Sometimes I'm calling Hubert Burda and said, how many steps have you gone today? We're competing. Sometimes he's much better than me in this. So check it out. Can we see it? Can we have it online?
Sure. So let's show you. Can I step up here maybe?
You need to have an iPhone. Can you use it with Android already?
Yep.
Okay.
Works
Not only an iPhone?
iPhone and Android. So here you can see your home screen, and right here on the screen you can see, how you slept. This was my sleep last night. I'm embarrassed to say it wasn't very good. I'm a little bit jet lagged, having just got in yesterday. But you see the dark blue there is how much deep sleep I've gotten. That's the very, very restorative sleep. Light blue is my lighter sleep, and that's where my mind is hopefully at rest. And then the orange, unfortunately, is the times that I woke up during the night last night. You can see on the far right that an alarm fired just before 7. And what we've done is we've created a smart alarm. It gently vibrates on your wrist when you're in light sleep to wake you up so you feel refreshed. I don't know if any of you have had an experience where you've had a really good night's sleep, or so you think, you've slept 8 hours, and you wake up still feeling really, really groggy and you can't figure out why. Well, a lot of that has to do with the fact that we're used to these alarms on our bedsides that go off at the time we set them for, regardless of whether or not it's a good time for us to wake up. So we've solved that problem. Why don't I sync it and show you if I've gotten any steps in today. So you just plug it into your phone, and it will detect the band, quickly sync, and then show you my latest stats.
I love the syncing process because it rewards me for my steps and for all the things. At least one reward a day.
So, you know, one of the most interesting pieces of data that we've learned, and this is sort of widely studied, is just the simple act of tracking. Just keeping track so we have a detailed and accurate picture of our day helps motivate us to do better. And who doesn't want to do better? We've talked to people, thousands of people around the world, regardless of what their fitness level is, regardless of their age, regardless of their goals or their state in life. Everybody wants to improve a little bit or a lot. And so, you know, we really look at UP as a tool that helps you get to know where you are right now so you can make incremental changes. So you can see my activity. We give a lot of detailed information here, my total burn, my caloric burn for the day, how much of that is from walking around versus just breathing and living. And then what we do, very interestingly, is we deliver these insights here. So this one is giving me a look back at my past 7 days. Every Monday I get kind of an update. In the past 7 days, I took 94,091 steps for an average of 13,000 and change a day. All told, I cruised 45 miles. So I feel pretty good about that. And that gives me a nice little bit of motivation to keep it up this week, despite the fact that, you know, I'd like to sit, and I probably will sit and listen to all the other presentations today. Every so often I'll get up and take a little walk around to make sure I keep getting my steps in. And then food, because we believe that well-being is a 24-hour proposition. It's not just how much you move or just how much you sleep, but it's how much you move, how much you sleep, how well you sleep, and how well you eat. So we have this ability here to track food and to keep track of calories. And you can see on here I had a cappuccino this morning and a croissant. So maybe not the best eating habits that I'm admitting to everyone, but and then my friends can check in with me on here. So Travis, my friend Travis, is very excited. He gave me a Wahoo that I had, a croissant. And then the really cool thing is I can let you know I am feeling great, and that's because I'm at DLDwomen. So there you go. So you start to get this entire picture of your day, of your 24 hours a day. We don't limit it. And the whole idea is that you get to know yourself a little better, and that knowledge, of course, equals the power to make change, the power to keep doing the things you're doing really well, and hopefully feel a little bit better every single day.
Thank you, Danika. It's not a commercial, it's really fun.